Everybody meet Ralph. Ralph is your classically misunderstood Scarecrow with a big generous heart but a little bit of a dodgy background, like most of us. So I thought I'd show you how I created Ralph as a character, and if you do want to see how I did it, just keep watching. So the first thing we're going to do is block out our eyebrows simply because I like my eyebrows. I don't want them going anywhere from the liquid latex and tissues we're about to put on them. They will become wax strips if you don't do this, but up to you. If you like them, keep them. I also applied a wig cap. This is just another layer to ensure that I don't actually cut off parts of my hair later on because I'm a little bit clumsy. It's simple as that. And instead of a ball cap today, we are using cling wrap. One, because it is extremely affordable, and two, it's all I had. That's really all it was, and I liked the texture actually in the end. It kind of worked out for everyone. We are going to apply a cream black paint around the eye socket and do that beautiful smoky eye that you invented when you were 12 and thought you were the best makeup artist ever. This is currently what my smoky eyes actually look out. To apply the texture on our face, we're using liquid latex and 1-ply tissue paper, or toilet paper in my case, because it's very cheap and it was in my bathroom ready to go. Apply some liquid latex to everywhere, I mean everywhere really, and then crinkle your paper and apply it to your face and your head and your neck, or anywhere Ralph is going to be showing. So I just do this continuously. Like, it does take a while, just be careful you don't do it anywhere weird. Like, don't get your hair, really, it's just my biggest thing is don't get your hair lined. I do actually have another warning, as this was cheaper liquid latex, so I am going to say don't get this too close to your face like I did right here, because it's burning and it's quite stingy. But the rest of the good quality, like Mayron and stuff, they're pretty good, so they don't tend to burn your face as much. After the liquid latex is completely dry, just powder it with some translucent powder, whatever you have. I use a craft one here, just to ensure that it's not going to stick to other products and become weird later on. It's something I always do. Then we're going to paint our face with foundation, because that's just what Ralph is just beautifully going for. I use a lot, because the tissue papers actually absorb quite a lot of product, you do need a lot of foundation for this look. So make sure you're not going to use your Dior $200 foundation. Make sure you're using your cheapest stuff that you have available. I went back in with that black paint just to carve out my eye socket areas a bit more. I want it to be more feathered around the edges, like I had actually had skin there, rather than I just haven't painted over my eyeball area, if you get what I mean. Now carefully, I reinforce, carefully cut out your tissue area around your mouth to create like a Joker looking face. This just gets really dangerous if you eat your own skin, just be careful. And then apply some black inside it, and you don't have to be neat or careful with this, just be really messy. But build up the intensity of black, because this is sort of you want to cover your mouth. I'm actually using a water-based brown activated paint, just to create texture really and color. So the more you put on there, the more the wrinkles sort of stood out more, which I loved that effect. So I went quite heavily handed, but actually lightly on the skin, if you know what I mean. So it wasn't too much, but enough to make it really textured and cool. Did the same thing with the black, but re-intensified the black around my mouth, so it was more black. How many times can I say that? I'm using some fake teeth here. I use polymorph plastic. You can make them out of cardboard, paper, or anything you're happy with. Just use some liquid latex and I've applied them in there. For Ralph's hair, I actually cut up my green wig. I wasn't using anymore and it was really naughty and boring. So I actually just cut a little slit in my hair. That's why you need the ball cap, to reassure you don't cut your actual hair. And I applied them in there. It was with liquid latex. You probably use spirit gum if you wanted a bit more security. Apply some contact lenses because they're creepy as hell and they hurt to apply, and apply some fake blood. And I mean fake blood everywhere. Ralph just had a meal, so he just sort of got a little bit, hasn't brushed his teeth yet, so they're a bit bloody. And turns out whatever he ate fought back, so he's got a little bit of blood in his hair as well. If you are going to get it on your clothes, make sure you're not going to reuse those clothes. It does not end well. As in, your washing machine's going to hate you, and yeah, just don't do it. But speaking of clothing, my lovely fiance lent me his flannelette shirt that is actually inside out, because I'm an idiot and just noticed that editing now. But I am a classy Scarecrow, so Ralph is actually going to be having a button-up shirt right to the top because I am a gentleman. And after your flannelette shirt is on, I got this Hessian rope thing from Bunnings, and I thought it looked really cool. That's probably how Ralph originally died. But anyway guys, that's actually it. It was actually super simple, a bit time consuming, loved the effect of it. and have a beautiful day, night, or wherever you are. Woo!